Welcome everyone. This is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So I've got some more bad news. If you thought the week can get any worse, so I did mention on one of my previous videos. I got back from Alton Broad on Saturday from my little holiday in a caravan. Absolutely rubbish internet reception. So I didn't really know what was going on in the world. So I've been catching up on the news, and I've well, I was looking up the Collectormania 28, just a website just to see what new guests were coming up, because I did notice that there wasn't a lot of guests over the last few months, because usually you get loads and loads of guests. Like last year when I met Jodie Whittaker, check out my YouTube video. There was loads of guests. Like Vinnie Jones was there. There was absolutely loads of people. And I really like Collectormania at Birmingham, because it's I think it's a good venue. I mean, I live close to London, but the London one is just so busy, and I hate queuing. It must be because I'm old, but I just hate queuing so much. It just does my nut and just puts me off. Whereas when I met Jodie Whittaker, and I love Jodie Whittaker, I don't care what anyone else says, I absolutely love her. I thought she was a great doctor. She just got not the best storylines, but literally I just walked up to her. It was fantastic. Spent a bit of time with her. Did some selfies. Lovely person. So I love the Birmingham NEC as a venue, and I've been going to Showmasters events for years, going back to the noughties when they used to hold like toy fairs and Star Wars events in Cheshunt. And I did go to their last event in Cheshunt a few years ago before the pandemic, and that was a bit poor, if I'm honest. Trying to relive a bit of nostalgia, but yeah, it was pretty poor. So much so it ended up being a free event. But yeah, no, I've been going to Collectormania for off and on for years, because it used to be held in Milton Keynes, and it was held at the football stadium, the MK Dons football stadium, and I thought it was a good event, good guests, But being back at because I've been at loads of other events at the NEC over the years as well, and I also attend the Barry Potter toy fairs there. You know, it's a really good venue, loads of room, and now that you've got the Collectormania at the NEC, it's just a better location. Obviously it's a lot further away from where I live in Bedfordshire, but I just really rate it. I think it's a really good location, but now I hear that the event has been cancelled, and I just got thoughts of the pandemic again, when all the Comic Cons and conventions were just stopped, and just put on ice until we got the all clear from wonderful government, but. Yeah, but apparently it's all to do with the strikes in America. So Collectormania or Showmasters, they've put out a statement. So their statement, and this was the 26th of July. This is while I was away in Alton Broad in my caravan. So Collectormania, so they state, it saddens us to have to inform you that this year's Film and Comic Con Birmingham Collectormania has had to be cancelled. A full refund of all entry tickets and any guest photo shoots will be refunded automatically with no action needed by you. With the SAG actors strike affecting appearances that have not already been closed with a signed contract, it has made it very hard to make A-list and supporting guest appearances work to be able to attend this event. With the first Film and Comic Con Birmingham Collectormania after COVID going so well last year, we thought things would start to get easier and we could move forward fast to get things back to normal. But with this strike, it has made it where we just cannot deliver the high-end guests that you have expected from the event. and that has meant we are going to reschedule the next Birmingham event to the 31st of August and 1st of September 2024. Refunds will be issued in the next 7 days, and you will not have to do anything, as it will be automatic. We will be back. We will be back with a full-on guest list for Film and Comic Con Birmingham Collectormania in 2024. Thank you for your understanding. So yeah, so it's been cancelled. So I mean, you know, we all know about the writers' strike in America. So I mean, I went on the I did I did a little bit of research on it. So basically, for the SAG members, during the strike, I mean, these are the things that they're not allowed to do. So they're not allowed to do tours, personal appearances, interviews, conventions, fan expos, festivals, for your consideration events, panels, premieres, screenings, award shows, junkets, podcast appearances, or social media. So basically anything that an actor hasn't signed off for, they're not allowed to do it anymore. I mean, there is I mean, it all, as an actor, I suppose it all depends, or an actor's agent, I suppose it all depends on how you interpret the rules. So, for example, if you're at an event, you could talk about an old show that you used to be in, possibly at a panel, but then you wouldn't be able to talk about a new show that you're in or you're making, or an old show if they were, you know, selling a new Blu-ray of it. So in that case, because of the awkwardness, I can't see any panels, and I feel this is going to affect Comic Cons going forward. I mean, is this the death of Comic Cons? And it's such a shame, because it's the fans who suffer. So I am really disappointed, because last year's was the first one since COVID, and it was honestly, it was a brilliant event. I mean, I don't really know what to say on it. I mean, I've noticed there's just, because of the SAG strikes, there's been no promotion in relation to the latest movies. I mean, for an example of that is the Barbie movie. There's been hardly any promotion. Although that pink TARDIS was that pink TARDIS, I thought that was a really, really fantastic stroke of genius by Mattel, or whoever was left having to promote that movie without any of the support of the cast and crew. But another example is the Haunted Mansion Disney movie that has kind of bombed. I didn't even know it was out, if I'm honest. So it is affecting movie promotions. But it's the I mean, I love a Comic Con. I absolutely love a Comic Con. It's just an escape from reality, and I just really enjoy it, and I also like looking at the toys and seeing what action figures I can pick up. So very, very disappointing. Understandable, because who wants to go to a Comic Con when there's no one there? And I was starting to think, where's the big names? Because there were big names at the London one, but obviously that was before the strike. But anyway, so that's disappointing news. So I thought I'd share that with you. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.